What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. This is This Week in WWE. This is your show, guys, to come and get all the news, whether you're a smart, a mark, a casual, whatever you are. This is where you can come and see and find out everything that happened in WWE this week. Your Raw review, your Smackdown review, and news and rumors. This is where you're going to find everything, guys. Um, it's Friday. This will probably be up Saturday. Trying to record this before I go to work. I've got a little more time, and for once in a long time, the house to myself, so I can be as fucking loud as I want, and feeling pretty good about it. Don't have to worry about waking the babies up. So let me start by saying, fuck WWE. All right. Let's get into your Raw review real quick, guys. From Ontario, California, September 25th. The show kicks off with The Miz and Miz TV, and his guest is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns basically comes out and calls The Miz Taraj an idiot, and a match is made. You know, fuck it. Kurt Angle makes a match between Roman Reigns and The Miz for later in the night, and that's what we get. And we've got a tag match that is made later with Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan. But Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas versus Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan was the first match to open the show. Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan obviously won. Elias and Apollo Crews had another match. Elias wins. Elias attempts to attack Titus. Finn Balor's backstage cutting a promo, says he's going to reclaim his Universal title. She says, "What's next for you, Finn Balor?" "Well, I'm going after the Universal title." Yeah, right. Kurt Hawkins in the ring gets destroyed by Braun Strowman, slams Hawkins through the fucking screen on stage. Strowman says he wasn't leaving until someone gives him a legitimate fight, and Dean Ambrose is the man to take him up on that offer. Obviously, they have a match that was even better than the fucking match that Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar had the night before at No Mercy. Braun Strowman actually obviously wins, and it is what it is. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James cut a very decent promo in the ring. Mickie James is pissed about what Alexa Bliss said on Raw Talk about how she is an old lady, but still hot as fucking hell. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James both looking damn good in the ring. Mickie James ends up giving her a Mick kick, and possibly this is the next feud for Alexa Bliss. Seth Rollins versus Sheamus. Cesaro was back, and news on Cesaro. We all thought his teeth were knocked out at No Mercy. His teeth were actually shoved up his fucking gums. Fucking brutal. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'd rather have my teeth knocked out than to have them actually shoved up into my fucking gums. So, very, very fucking brutal. Cesaro's a fucking beast for continuing that match the way he did. Seth Rollins gets the win over Sheamus. Goldust and Finn Balor backstage have a brawl. Somehow Finn Balor offended Goldust, and a match is made for later. Roman Reigns versus The Miz, which ended up even being better than Roman versus John Cena the night before at SummerSlam. It's just kind of the theme for the night. Roman wins. Miz and the Entourage attack Roman Reigns with chairs and beat him down, and they give a very brutal beat down to Roman Reigns. They walked up the ramp, and then Miz decided, no, that's not enough. I'm going back for more. I want some more. They go back, fucking skull crushing finale on the steel chair, and then we've got the Miz and his Entourage standing above Roman Reigns' lifeless body doing the Shield fist bump. So we'll have to see where this goes from there. There's a lot of rumors about the Shield returning, but there is also rumors going around that it will not be in a feud with Miz and his Entourage. Goldust versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor gets the win, and after the match, yet a fucking again, the lights go out. Bray Wyatt's "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands" song playing. I cannot fucking believe that WWE is yet again apparently giving us Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. Again. What is the fucking point of this feud? It's over. Finn beat him as the Demon. Finn beat him man-to-man, one-on-one, without the Demon persona. It's over. Let it fucking go. Nia and Emma versus Bayley and Sasha. Bayley and Sasha get the win. Enzo Amore and the Cruiserweight division closes the show for Monday Night Raw. Um, Enzo comes out to celebrate his victory. And the entire Cruiserweight division is on the stage on the ramp. Neville comes out and says Enzo has done nothing to deserve that title, and he's done nothing but make a joke out of the whole division. And Enzo talks about how he's made the Cruiserweight division relevant. People are watching it now because of me. Look, it's the third hour of Raw. You guys haven't seen this hour ever. My fucking merchandise sales is more than all of yours combined. Just talking shit, being a legit heel. Fucking Enzo's got some kind of clause that Kurt Angle gave him that nobody can touch him or they don't get another shot at the Cruiserweight Championship. Neville doesn't give a fuck. He goes to the ring and beats fucking Enzo's ass and leaves him laying in the ring. Raw sucked. I give it a 3 out of 10. On to Smackdown. Kevin Owens kicks off the show talking shit about Shane. Sami Zayn comes down and tries to talk some sense into Kevin Owens. Obviously, that doesn't work. Daniel Bryan comes out, makes a match between the two for later in the night. Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger with AJ on commentary. Corbin ends up throwing Dillinger into AJ Styles, and Corbin wins via countout. Corbin challenges AJ Styles at Hell in a Cell for the U.S. title, and that match was made official. Jinder Mahal in the ring continues to make fun of Nakamura. Nakamura finally comes out, beats down the Singh brothers and Jinder Mahal, delivering a Kinshasa to Jinder Mahal. The Usos versus the Hype Bros. New Day is sitting front row eating popcorn and having a good time. The Usos obviously win. They go over to talk shit to the New Day, and Kofi challenges them to a match inside Hell in a Cell for the Tag Team Championships, and that match will be made official, obviously. Aiden English is in the ring for Rusev's celebration. Rusev is given Rusev Day and the key to his city. Orton comes out, RKOs to everyone out of nowhere. Who gives a fuck? They're obviously headed to Hell in a Cell. Charlotte versus Carmella. Charlotte wins. Natty comes out and talks shit to Charlotte. She is terrible on the fucking microphone. She is cringe. Nobody gives a fuck what Natty has to say about shit. All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the show, the Undertaker's music hits. We hear the Undertaker's music, and you've got the dumbasses in the fucking crowd and the dumbasses on fucking commentary. Oh my god, the Undertaker's coming. No. Dolph Ziggler comes out dressed up as the Undertaker and talks shit, saying no one can do what he does in the ring. And then all of a sudden, glorious Bobby Roode comes down and tells him, I bet I'll beat your fucking ass at Hell in a Cell. Damn straight, motherfucker. So that match is made. Can't wait to see Bobby Roode beat Dolph Ziggler's ass and for Dolph Ziggler to go bye-bye forever from the WWE. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This match ended up pretty much a no contest. Kevin Owens powerbombs Sami Zayn on the ring apron, and Kevin Owens continues to beat down Sami Zayn. Fucking Shane McMahon comes out and runs down to the ring, and there was a point where Kevin Owens had put the chair around Sami Zayn's neck where he was getting ready to throw him into his typical heel move. He put the chair around his neck. He was going to throw him into the ring post. Shane stops it by running down, but Kevin Owens throws Sami Zayn into Shane McMahon with the chair still around him. The chair kind of grazes Shane a little bit, and Kevin Owens runs off into the crowd like a typical heel, and Raw goes off the air or SmackDown goes off the air, that is, with Shane McMahon standing in the ring challenging Kevin Owens. A little bit better than Raw, not much. I'll give it a 4. 4 out of 10. If you didn't watch Raw or SmackDown this week, you didn't miss shit. Because the big story of the week was the Bullet Club. The Young Bucks and the Bullet Club were in California, and Monday night, they invaded Raw. And by invaded, I mean back in the Attitude Era, Degeneration X, and the invasion angle with WCW. It wasn't quite as intense, but they were outside the arena screaming at, release Finn Balor, Your friends are here to save you. Gallows and Anderson, we know you're in there. Come on out. We're here to save you. We're here to rescue you. You know, it was interesting for what it was, but that has now pissed Vince McMahon off to no extent because he has officially sent a cease and desist to the Young Bucks, stopping them from using the too sweet hand gesture and things like suck it. Now, WWE's not even allowed to say suck it now, but it is what it is. The Young Bucks and the Bullet Club will be absolutely fine, but I think it's bullshit that that WWE can't take a fucking joke and they want to get so serious about it and really try to put a stop to these independent guys making a living. And the Young Bucks and the Bullet Club are definitely the hottest thing on the independent scene, if not in the wrestling community, period. On to the news. While they knew Braun Strowman was the hot act heading into No Mercy, according to Wrestling Observer, WWE stuck to its original booking as part of the long-term plan for Brock Lesnar to put over Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 34. Fuck you, WWE. Oh my God, I tell you, I love it. It feels good to let all this fucking emotion and this fucking anger out about WWE shoving Roman Reigns down our fucking throat. Who gives a fuck about Roman Reigns? He's a pretty fucking boy. He's a knockoff fucking Rock because he's Samoan. He's of the Samoan heritage and the Samoan dynasty. Who gives a fuck? Fuck Roman Reigns. Nobody gives a shit. The only fucking match in the entire WWE that I even give a fuck about seeing at WrestleMania next year is Nakamura versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And guess what? I'm sure WWE will find a way to fuck us out of that too. Finn Balor is being positioned as Lesnar's next challenger, likely at Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. Finn Balor weighs less than the fucking cruiserweights. Drink that in for a minute. Finn fucking Balor, I am a fan. I love Finn Balor. I want to see him as the Universal Champion again, but I want to see him take it from someone believable. Rollins, fucking, I don't know what, who's a fucking Ambrose, somebody like that, somebody believable. You expect me to believe that in any fucking universe that Finn Balor actually stands a fucking chance with Brock Lesnar? Ridiculous. Dave Meltzer said on the Observer Radio that Jeff Hardy's shoulder injury happened back at Great Balls of Fire. He's been trying to work through it, but it's just caught up with him, and he's going to have something done. Cesaro received a standing ovation backstage after finishing his match at No Mercy with his two front teeth pushed up into his jaw. That's pretty fucking crazy shit that motherfucker did that. I mean, he's a bad motherfucker. WWE plans to continue adding YouTube content to the network, with episodes of Game Night and the 2K18 roster reveal recently going up. Who gives a fuck? A lot of this fucking news, guys, is just shit that we already know. You may have already heard it. According to the Wrestling Observer Radio, Vince McMahon was not happy about the Bullet Club's invasion of Raw on Monday. No shit. If Brock Lesnar resigns, WWE hopes to return to the feud between him and Braun Strowman after WrestleMania 34. Who gives a fuck? If the Universal title isn't in the picture, who gives a fuck? Obviously, Lesnar's going to drop the title to Roman at WrestleMania, and if Lesnar signs, which I'll be honest with you, I don't think he will. I don't see Brock Lesnar re-signing again. This motherfucker's got plenty of money. He's got plenty of options, and I don't see it happening. Rock and Roll Express versus the Club will happen at Starrcade, per PWI Insider. The site also confirms that there are no plans to broadcast or stream the event. It is simply a house show, and that's all it will ever be. So if you're thinking that we're going to get a chance to see this, then unless you're going to the show live, it's probably not going to happen. You know, it's a house show. If that's all it is, that's all it's going to be. So don't get your hopes up on getting to see that um, on the network or anywhere else. Let's see what we've got here. While it's clear a Shield reunion is in the works, the Miz and his entourage, I refuse to say Miztourage because it's so fucking cringe. I say Miz and his entourage. May not end up being their opponents. Obviously, that's not going to happen. John Cena is scheduled to be back for Survivor Series. That's per the Observer. So Survivor Series, Cena will be back. Hopefully we'll give a fuck. The hope with Enzo Amore's heel turn is that he'll still keep doing his usual shtick, and it will keep his merchandise sales up. But fans will react accordingly with the rest of his act. According to the Observer, there's talks of Caitlyn coming back to WWE. So, you know, that I don't think anybody really gives a fuck about Enzo Amore. There's very few. Here's the deal. Here's the bottom line. There's only a few things that WWE has that anybody really gives a fuck. A real fan only gives a fuck about a few things. That's AJ Styles, best wrestler in the world right now, in my opinion. Shinsuke Nakamura. They did care about Braun Strowman. I don't know how everyone's feelings are now about Strowman and his lost Brock Lesnar. But with the exception of AJ, Nakamura, possibly Braun Strowman, and Asuka coming to the main roster, with the exception of that, there really isn't anything that anybody gives a fuck about anymore. There's not really a whole lot that I give a fuck about. Matt Hardy's never going to be fucking broken. Fuck that. It's not going to happen. Short of WWE buying TNA, it's not going to happen. It is a sad time to be a wrestling fan. And let me just say this, guys. Buckle up. Buckle up, because it's not going to get any better. It's that time of year where nothing happens. Football started. The big shows are coming back on TV. I switched from Monday Night Raw to watch The Big Bang Theory last Monday. I'll probably do the same fucking shit this week. Big Bang Theory's back. Survivor's back. Football's back. It's the time of year where people don't give a fuck about WWE, and they're not going to until the Royal Rumble. And I don't know how they're expecting to get Roman Reigns to Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania unless they're thinking about giving him another Royal Rumble win. In which case I'll probably burn my fucking house down. It's just that time of year, guys. WWE, unless it is WrestleMania season or SummerSlam season, you might as well just fucking phone it in, because that's what WWE is going to be doing for the next few months. You know, it is what it is. That's what we're given. That's what we're going to get, whether we like it or not. So, you know, we've got Hell in a Cell coming up to look forward to. Next week, I will be doing a preview and prediction show. As always, I will be reviewing the pay-per-view afterwards. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully Hell in a Cell. I think Shane and Kevin Owens. I think Shane and Kevin Owens is going to be a pretty good match. According to rumors, Jinder's not losing the title at Hell in a Cell. Jinder Mahal is a shitty fucking champion. Nobody gives a fuck about Jinder Mahal. Bobby Roode, I am also interested to see what happens with Bobby Roode. You know, there's just very few storylines that have any interest for me whatsoever in WWE right now. It's getting very boring. So just buckle up, guys, because the long, strange, boring trip to Royal Rumble it's going to be full of twists and turns and flat tires and bumps in the road and fucking running out of gas and fucking just utter and complete fucking monotonous bullshit. So buckle up. That's your fucking This Week in WWE. That's your Raw review. That's your Smackdown review. That's your news thus far. If there's any big breaking news, I'll make videos of it over the weekend. But short of that, I will see you guys next week for This Week in WWE. I am Dale7402. This is Ringside Republic. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. Shout out to Ray Rock for upping your pledge. I appreciate it. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully we'll have a better week, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.